Hello, hello everyone. It has been a while. It has been a while. Let's see if I can remember to click the button. Hello! Welcome in to episode 5 of our playthrough of Imperium Maledictum, the Black Vault. I hope everyone's had it's been 84 years, I know. Yes, it's the break from the TTRPGs has been real. But Steel, thank you for those 76 months. In fact, you know what? Steel, thank you for those 76 months of Tier 3. Absolute Chad. Appreciate it, buddy. And Lucius, thank you for your 68 months. In fact, 76 months for Steel, 68 for Lucius. Cheers, boys.
Don't worry, they want me to upgrade to a 3-month subscription.
Yo, dog.
I said no.
Why don't you buy 3 months every month? Oh, man. With that said, though, we are back on the TTRPG grind. Scheduling, health, just the usual array of niggles that come with TTRPGs in general. But Constantine, what happened 3 weeks ago on the Black Vault? Is that so? That's good talk. Severin, what happened?
All right.
3 weeks
well,
ago?
let's see. It's just, it's been a little while, so I apologize if there's some holes in the plot here. Essentially, we had the episode before we had got to the point where we were going to breach the vault. Last episode we did so and made our way inside with the help of a friend, who made, well, to us it seems like a sacrifice. To him it's like a field promotion. However, we made our way to the security office where, well, actually it was more of a vault than anything. There were 3 computing processors inside that were housing the brains of Magos of the Adeptus Mechanicus. One of them was corrupted by whatever is going on here and had to be removed, but it wasn't without the complication of if they were taken offline, it would take down things that were integral to the system, and we would all surely perish before we get out of that place because it's a labyrinthine maze. So we just removed his brain from it, like shucking an oyster, and then replaced his gray matter with that of our assistant, who admittedly I'm drawing blanks on his name right now.
It's been a while. I too. Quartus, that's the one.
Quartus.
Data Preserver Quartus.
Data Preserver Quartus, that was it. The title isn't integral to the name.
Not anymore.
It's pretty much it's like their entire identity. But now he's Magos Quartus. They'll have to figure out a proper title for him now that he's basically a brain in a fishbowl inside of a big metal skull. But with his assistance, with all their assistants, I should say, we pressed deeper into the station where we were seeing other things around. And last we left, we were heading towards our destination, which I believe was the vault where the artifact is. Which I'm trying to remember if we're going towards the vault or towards the weapons repository.
You were
vault first, weapons later.
There we
right.
go.
I thought that was the vault, but we were heading towards the vault to try to stop what's going on, so that then we could then make our way towards the Planet Buster missiles and deal with a lot more the threat from below, which we learned was Necron. It's an actual Necron tomb world on the moon that we're orbiting. Yay.
Metal Man,
So-
yay!
Like, I like Necrons, but I don't like Necrons near me.
I like Necrons from a story point of view and hearing
Yeah,
about
like,
them when they're there.
Cool
in front of you.
models, great story, they have a lot of culture and all that. I don't fucking want them to exist near me or at all. They're a great idea. So we were going towards the vault, and we had just walked into the point where it's, I don't know if ambush is the right word, but walking into a fight.
With
Absolutely.
third party.
You are indeed third partying. So, let me put this back of my chair up a little bit because I've been slouching far too much recently. Yeah, that's pretty much where we picked things off, or where we'll pick things up today, for that matter, is as you made your way towards Vault Omega, at the heart of Ark Venenatus, you came across a group of dark-robed heretic, Dark Mechanicus adepts in a firefight with a few newly arrived Necron invaders. So, we'll switch the tunes and we'll bring us back to the scene we left last week. And I need to enable the old camera. There we go. So, having made your way through the vaunted halls of the inner core of Ark Venenatus, you ended up opening up to what appeared to be a long bridgeway. Several spire-like apparatus jut out from the center, glowing a odd greenish blue hue. Sparks of electricity fly off them, but that's not the main thing currently taking your attention. The main event would be the fact that 4 Necron warriors have seemingly recently appeared on this bridge. The scattered pieces of metal, greenish-hued craters, or more like disintegrated radius from where they teleported in, still glows an eerie green. At the far end of the room, you would see a plethora of heretic adepts, all of them with las guns, auto guns, and at the very far back, one individual seemingly commanding them all as he points out in the direction of the Necrons. The turrets are active. Some of them seem damaged at this point, parts of the armor having been atomized away by the Necron weapons. Others seemingly running low on ammo. 1 or 2 of the turrets are only firing one of the bolt guns. But they are shooting the Necrons at this moment in time. This cacophony of noise, of action, allows you all to slip easily onto the bridge, unseen. So before we kick things off, any questions? Anything anyone wishes to look out for whilst you've got a second or two to position yourselves?
So the turrets are auto-engaging the
Necrons at the moment.
Necrons
Yes.
at the moment. Okay.
But it's noticeable that they aren't going all in. It seems that rather than just twin-link heavy bolters blatting explosive rounds into these Necrons, it's more just single shots every now and again. Noticeable.
Okay. And Finley's got a Vox link to our 3-headed friends, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything anybody else wishes to know?
Looking at this place, where we are,
Yep.
where those red lines are, sometimes in areas like this, there are, I want to call them bollards, but they're not bollards. They're like panels that pop up.
Yep.
Does it look like those might be installed here?
Absolutely. It looks almost as if this entire platform has the option of lifting up and reconfiguring, at least on the squared areas. Think of it in layman's terms as a 40k drawbridge that can be reconfigured at will.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the potential of like
raising one for cover.
Getting these things up to normally there are like barricades that people will stand behind them. So that's what I was trying to see if it was, but it sounds like it's a little bit different.
They could raise up to do that job, yeah. You could tilt one forward so that it acts as a slope. You hide behind the flat of it.
Okay.
Any other questions? With that said, then go on.
We don't see the Magos that we're after, though. No.
Roll
Just
me.
the heretics. This dude, yeah.
Roll me a. Let's just go for a straight, easy awareness check, please, Constantine. You glance further down, seeing movement as the heretics begin to move, disperse, pull weapons, take cover. You catch a glimpse of this man at the end, and whilst he is wearing the oil-stained robes of the Mechanicus, there is something very different about him. The Mechanicus aren't usually ones for using psychers, but in a station like this, he would have an unfamiliar and unpleasant air about him. A few tubes that go from the back of his head into a collar around his neck is a giveaway sign. And on top of that, I'm going to need Nathaniel to roll me a Psyniscience awareness check, please. Easy.
That'd just be straight awareness since I don't have Psyniscience.
Yep. You feel something as the ebbs of the warp come and go in this area. There's a brief moment, Nathaniel, where you feel as if something's watching you, like a presence is behind you, and as you quickly turn over your shoulder to look, turn back, the head of this heretic psyker at the end of the room immediately snaps and locks eyes with you. You know what he is. He knows what you are.
Oh, joy.
Oh shit, psyker battle! Let him fight it out!
Alright. In that case, if you would all do me the honours, roll initiative, please.
Fucking Errol got a 14. Goddamn.
Cool. He is keen.
18?
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, holy crap. Alright. So. That's a very small game, but it'll... Yeah, it's fine. It's not fine. Bear with me. I'm using a different browser this time for the overlay. Alright. Leaping straight into action. Severin, you are up. Now, just before we begin, I certainly think this warrants a superiority level of 3 for this fight. You know what's happening here. You know of both the forces at play. This specific area, you were given a map or a guide by the Cogitators, the Magos. You're also coming in at an angle that the Necrons nor the Heretics are aware of. And on top of that, you've also got support of the automated defences. So I think that certainly warrants a maximum level of superiority for this fight, because it might be a rough one.
Might be a rough one. Well, first things first. Gonna move behind this turret.
Yeah.
And the only thing he can really see that's near to hand is going to be the old Necron here. And he's just going to try to seize the advantage of the situation and try to blast this thing from behind.
All right. Since you're going in, I will give you advantage. Since you're shooting it in the back, it's completely unaware that you're there.
I'm going to apply my superiority level to my first shot. And I'm going to do this at advantage. Roll.
It's a solid shot. The Necron doesn't see it coming, so it's just straight unopposed roll. For 11 damage minus its armor, comes in at 7. The first bolt strikes the...
Was critical?
It was. Roll the critical. Hit the little crit button. Never mind.
So, like, fine.
You just shoot it at the knee. The leg separates immediately as the whisper bolt cuts through it. Absolutely. It drops down. For that, I'm going to say just drops to the ground immediately.
Well, these things are resilient. So this one gets no success level or superiority level, and all right, just gonna try to shoot it with the second last pistol.
It's almost like a two-shot, choo-choo. But just as the first shot, you weren't expecting to completely take its knee out, so you miss it by millimeters as the shot just whizzes past where its head once was.
All right. And I've already moved. That is where Severin's going to hold up behind this thing, hopefully for a little bit of cover and concealment.
I'm going to just quickly bring in... forgot to bring the Necrons into... Ooh. No. There we go. Bring the Necrons into combat. Might be helpful.
Probably.
All right. So nothing further from you, Severin.
Correct.
Errol, you're up.
Oh. We're going to move into this second square.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Constantine is riding on Errol's back.
The best chair in the 40k universe. The back of an Ogren.
And I'm just going to point a ripper at the back of this thing.
Yep.
And I'm going to give it the berries.
With advantage. You caught these completely by surprise.
Delightful. Sells 3.
You'd be rude not to. +3 to a roll. Yes, please. The Ripper shouts loud in the air, slamming into the back of the Necron warrior. It's really good. There's just, as the rounds are ejected, brass hits the ground, and you would all see the back of this Necron light up like a firework as the Ripper just goes wild. 10 damage to it. That's really fucking good. Anything else?
No, I'm just going to put my shield forward and hope for the best.
Hope for the best. All right. At that, heretics, I currently have 16, so I'm going to roll a d8. And this will be how many? I'm going to roll 2d8 instead, actually.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh my god.
Seeing the Necrons, and then all of a sudden, one of the Necrons at the back falling, and then this with the Ripper gun. All of the heretics just seem to pause for a moment, looking at each other. It's only the two idiots up front who continue rushing forward. And they're going to target this first Necron warrior. And I don't even know why I bother, but we'll give it a crack. Auto pistols begin to chatter. Auto pistols can burst fire, so yeah, they're going to just go in, burst fire, hold the trigger down. Oh, he hits it! Alright, Necron's just going to take it. The second heretic will do the same. Just burst fire, go all in, just holding the trigger down as there's just this hail of auto pistol fire.
Oh, look at them
oh
go!
my god. That is 3 damage.
3 damage. Nice.
Sparks fly from the front of the Necron. A few of its glowing devices on its body, I think is the best way to put it, begin to crack and shatter ever so slightly. One of the bullets ends up cutting through the through its cheek, but overall it doesn't care. Finley, you're up.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is hop on the box to the newly elevated Magos Quartus.
All right.
Quartus, Magos Quartus, you need to stop conserving ammunition on those metal things. Just open up on them with the turrets that you have here, please.
Understood. No longer conserving ammunition. Free fire. I recommend watching your heads.
Understood.
At the end of the round, all the turrets will activate and start going ham. So.
And I am going to move up
Yeah.
to here. And this little nice Necron here in the back is going to get some of the Will Breaker.
Excellent. Give it to him.
Is that with advantage since he's on
Yep.
the ground, right?
It's your first turn. You've got surprise at the minute. They've got their backs to you. They don't know you're there, so you get advantage this round. Oh, fucking hell.
Jesus.
It takes it. One of the arms are immediately just smashed into as the last bolt almost shears it just above the elbow. While it's on the ground, this Necron at the moment just looks down at its leg that's been blown off, its arm that's now hanging limply at its side, and now at this point its head starts to jut over, looks over its shoulder towards you. Anything further, Finley?
I'm gonna take one final movement.
Mm-hmm.
Doink.
Just as a reminder for everyone, if you have the rapid fire thing on your weapons, might not be a bad idea to take the rapid fire box and put some of these things down. All right. Necron warriors. They are all going to act because they're not like the heretics. They don't get startled. They don't get scared. The one that's been shot on the ground is going to look towards Finley as he darts backwards, and as he starts to raise up the Gorse Flare in one hand. He's going to shoot, but it will be at disadvantage because his arm is fucked. You shot him in the arm. Yeah, first person is going to be you, Severin. Disadvantage. The Gorse Flare licks to life, and between you, Severin, and Finley, you just see this green line just cut through the metal plates, inches away, but a miss. The other warrior above, near Errol, is going to shoot the Gorse Flare at the massive moving shield coming towards him. Or he'll just crit fail.
And fumble.
It starts turning just as the first Ripper slug hits it in the back, so it's in the process of turning around as the Ripper's still going into it, and it's at this moment it tries to shoot. The last shot from your Ripper causes it, for fuck's sake, to fall over. Further down the causeway, though, this Necron warrior is going to just step forward, gun at the ready, and almost in this guy's face, just pull the trigger. He will try and dodge. But it's not enough. And from the far end of the room, you just see half of this adept just start disintegrating. The flesh begins to fall away. I mean, it was a straight body shot, so yeah, you would see all of his chest just start to crumble and deatomize, leaving just a few skeletal remains as he's just clutching at his chest. A critical hit. If left untreated, I mean, he's dead. There's no saving it. It's just hanging on to the last flicker of life. The other Necron at the bottom will advance into the next grid. See this one here. And same again. The Gorse Flare goes out. This guy will attempt to dodge it if he needs to, which he does. No, it's not. No, it doesn't. He's too busy focusing on the other one. And Thanos snapped is probably the best way of putting it. As this Necron just stomps up, turns the Gorse Flare, lets out a bright green beam, and this heretic just dusted. Psyker. Oh no. Seeing the situation's turned for the worse, this Psyker is going to... Oh man, he's not got anything useful at this moment in time. In that case, he's going to see where the Necrons are, and he's going to move into there, and then as his action, it will be to move again, and he will just start to scurry that little rat bastard he is, as far away from the Necrons as possible. Nathaniel, you're up.
All right. Well, since he's saying this, Psycho would go down the far side of this walkway here. He's going to move up to meet him. He's going to cross. And then move up behind Errol. But he will take time to melt this warrior down here.
Okay.
That is... With him on the ground, it's advantage, right?
It is indeed, yes.
Save my SL for later.
You easily begin to manifest, focus on creating this molten ball in your hand and shoot it out. And I believe with molten ball, just straight damage. 11 damage to the warrior on the ground. Where was it hitting him, sorry?
Center chest.
Center mass, okay. Straight to the body. Oh, that was a critical as well. Ugh. That is enough to bring him down. What happens to him, Nathaniel, as this Necron warrior is in the process of trying to bring its gun up once again?
So the molten beam is pretty much like a melted gun. It's just going to cut right through him. His whole chest is immediately just going to turn into molten slag and start dripping away.
Nice. Refresh Foundry a minute, so getting a bit of lag there. Excellent. So yeah, this guy's immediately turned to molten slag. Didn't get a chance to phase out. So we then go to you, Constantine, on the back of Errol.
Can I see Mr. Psyche Poo fucking run around, or are these things in the way?
I would definitely say those things are in the way at the minute.
Okay. If they're in the way, I'm going to shoot this warrior. Are these two dead, are they? These...
Yes. Yeah, both are. Is that the one?
I didn't think this one was dead.
No, I applied the wrong damage to the wrong one, that's why. No. So I had to manually change the damage on that first one that Shade killed. So let me put that back to what it was.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, so that one's not dead, okay. This one. This one's still
that one's still alive. It was that one that
I thought
Oh, you were going for that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's my bad. I thought you went for the one at the top. Okay. So no, that one.
No.
That is on me then. That one is still in the game. So, do continue, Constantine.
With Stone Vigil. SR3, yeah?
Yeah, with advantage because he is prone.
Mm. Boom.
It will attempt to dodge on the ground as it sees the large barrel of this pistol rise over the Ogren. That's 2 crit fails, 2 100s tonight by me. I don't like how the dice are going.
On the same, even on the same guy too.
Yeah. Constantine, that's 15 damage minus its armor. It's enough to kill it. What happens?
I shoot its head into its chest cavity. So its forehead indents in and is shoved into its fucking chest cavity and smashes its own core, and the lights go out.
Oh man.
And then I go, onwards, Errol! I wish to hit them with my chainsaw!
In that case, now you would all see the turrets, originally just plinking the odd shot at the Necrons, now start to turn inwards, facing multiple directions. Let's start from the closest to you and work down, shall we?
Heavy bolter?
Heavy bolter one first. So this one at the bottom is just going to open up with heavy bolter into the back of the warrior. You just hear boom, 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 boom. And part of the metal just torn up. I'll just quickly roll the dice. Oh no, that Psyker's not in a good... That's a very bad spot for that Psyker. I may have...
The turret's looking at me.
Oh! Okay, good. In fact, no, that's... did I roll a heavy bolter there? No, I rolled multi-melee, that's good. Okay, good. Whew. There is a roar from the back, and these ones here...
They double heavy flint.
They are indeed. And with it being... Okay. And the other one, rather than targeting... I'm just going to set this entire place on fire. Fuck it. So one guy's immediately more than likely torched. No. Okay, he managed to survive. Barely. He just becomes a human torch. The other turret at the top will just start spewing fire into this region. If I can select the damn thing. Let me... Completely forgot I had flame turrets at the back, otherwise I'd have had this done in advance. My apologies.
It's good fun. Watching them all burn.
Yeah. Alright, we'll put that in there and just say that for the moment, that region just turns into a bath of heat. And I'll come back to that in a moment. Okay, not as good as I thought. Last but not least, down at the bottom here, another multi-melter turret is going to shoot the Necron warrior. Oh! As the Necron warriors just dusted this heretic, the turret turns around, points the multi-melter at him, and then in a roaring blast of energy, you just see parts of Necron scatter out that have been... some have been vaporized, some have been liquefied into red-hot metal, others have just been completely obliterated from the sheer force of the multi-melter as it just rips out in short order and scattering this Necron into parts. It's gone. Yeah, so with that, a multitude of fire begins to ring out from the turrets as they all kick in. Heavy bolters chatter. There's a few roars from the multi-melters, and at the back end of the room, sounds of screaming. Severin, you're up.
Well, being that these have been shredded, Severin's going to just start trying to move up as quickly as possible. And he's going to use one movement to book it behind this.
Mm-hmm.
Getting next to this, does this feel like it's emanating anything like cold or something?
They do seem to just be cooling towers, or they are cold to the touch and cooling whatever's inside of them. At a guess,
Yep.
Mechanicus tech stuff.
Okay. I just want to make sure that it's not like obviously a hazard.
No. These are just purely super cooled, perhaps cogitator arrays.
All right. Second action, he's going to run around and try to tuck himself behind this one of them.
Okay.
And just basically hunker down, try to get concealment. Yeah. And that's all he's going to do this turn.
You see the turret flick towards you for a brief moment. The servitor skull that's embedded in the top of the turret, the eyes blink a few times before the turret just spins away from you. Errol.
Right. Well, I was told to advance. So, can I get to here?
Moving to one grid. It'll be your second action.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you can get basically to the very end for your move and your action to double move.
There we go.
Excellent. Just boom, 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 boom. Boots on metal as Errol charges down the centre, shield ready.
He's very lit.
For the memes. Let's just roll a quick fortitude test for the first guy in the way. He sees you coming, Errol. This one guy who's not in front of the Necron. He's like, What do we do about that? Heretic Adepts. I've lost one.
Yeah. One and one's missing part of himself.
Yeah. So I'll roll a 1d8 and a 1d6. Oh, there we go. That's some better numbers this time. Having shaken off the earlier surprise, a lot of the adepts begin to leap into action. That one guy who saw Errol coming is going to move bucket the fuck out of dodge.
And then run straight into a melted. Oh, good.
So it's going to move again. So just start, and this one will do the same. So I'll do all the movements first. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. All right. So those who have moved, they are going to just try and pound on this Necron warrior. So I'm gonna roll it all from one of them just to make it quicker and easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots from auto pistols.
Yeah, use up all your good rolls on the fucking
Yeah. I'll have a few last pistols in as well for the sake of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more makes 6. Throw in another auto pistol. Alright. Unopposed. Necron's just gonna have to take most of them, bar from one, which will be the first one it'll try and dodge. Alright, let's see how they do as just mass fire. Two, 3, 4. That was terrible.
Just chipping away at it.
Multiple. It's like one of the old 80s movies where you've got all the thugs come with Uzis and just start shooting at someone and miss everything.
It's like a scene out of the Terminator.
Absolutely. This Necron warrior just steps out completely unharmed as these rounds just puncture through it. As for the other adept at the bottom, he's going to see Severin, and there's my 5th. Medium range is not enough. He's not got any long range. So he is going to move again. That's his action. All right. That's the adepts. It was a bit quicker than last time. So, Finley. At the far end, you just see a fireworks display as 6 guys just unload on this Necron to no effect.
Alright, I am going to move up to here. Does that count as that action as well, going through the square, or
No,
am I
no,
still
no.
having-
So if you're in your own square, you can move for free anywhere in your starting square. Your move
Okay.
action is then to move anywhere in, in an adjacent, an adjacent square. So no, you can move anywhere in that area with your move action.
All right. Well, I'm gonna peek from behind this cooling tower, and this adept right here is going to get a shot
Yeah.
from Willbreaker.
Do me a rapid fire. Go on, you know you want to.
Yeah, I'll do rapid fire.
There we go. I don't know if he's going to be able to dodge it, but we'll give it a go. He just sees you round the corner. His eyes go wide, or at least one of the eyes. The other one's a bionic enhancement, but one eye goes wide. He tries to dodge behind the cooling tower and fails. And you just... Do you want to do damage, or do you want to try and suppress him? Damage.
I'll do the damage, but
Yeah.
I'm also going to do the critical for it as well.
Yeah. Alright, so he's bleeding out. This guy's nowhere near as augmented as the rest of his crew, and yeah, immediately some of the rounds that have just shot into him just begin to profusely bleed.
Rapid fire's fun.
Let's try and find out what's causing this stuttering. Alright, anything further?
No. Nope. I'm just gonna stay behind the tower.
Excellent. Heretic Psyker. Is going to move into here, step up to here, and seeing this warrior is going to attempt to try and just smite it. Having advantage from behind doesn't really matter because just as he begins to manifest the warp to try and smite this Necron warrior, one of the pulses from the chamber head rings out and causes him to lose his focus. Power is not manifested. All right. Worth a try. Nathaniel, over to you.
Alright. Seeing as his cover is moved, he is going to advance. He's going to go up into the next. And then he'll advance once more. He's going to try and fly
Oh,
to here.
I want this Psych. We all want to see Psych off, I think. I think that's the...
And then that is his action.
Okay. So. That's you done, Nathaniel. Constantine, from your chariot.
Grenade.
Oh no. Which region are you targeting for your grenade? That one. Okay, yeah. It should be able to, I think if you press, no, certainly not Control T.
I'll target them all?
Shift T and we'll target them all. If you click on one, well, sorry, hover over it and press Shift T, that'll
Got it.
That'll target them.
Catch these.
Oh.
He has not reacted this turn, so he will just see this grenade come flying over the top of the cooling tower and try and dodge it. Oh, it
no.
doesn't.
Oh no.
Oh no, the others will attempt to do the same as they see it coming. Oops, it's not what I wanted. Skill. Reflexes. And the other one. Reflexes. It's not targeting anything. I should have just got rid of that, but never mind. Alright, so they all take it. Oh, this is terrible.
It's pretty bad.
This is very bad. Yeah.
It hasn't gone well for you, Psychic Friend.
No, it hasn't. Alright. Psychic Friend is not dead, but it's not looking good. Armor none. Adepts have only got 12 HP. That's a 15 damage. They're blown to. They're just blown to bits. What's it look like for the 2 adepts? Oh no, it's more than that. It's 15 damage. What happens to the adepts with the grenade?
They are turned into pretty stains that resemble Aquila's on the floor. If you look, with your head cocked and one eye closed.
Savage.
Die, heretic!
Yeah, that one. There we go. So yeah, grenade sails over the top of the cooling tower, clanks against the ground, and directly at the foot of the heretic Psyker. As he tries to kick it backwards, it detonates, causing shrapnel to basically blow up into his leg and into the other 2 surrounding him. They are shot off at different angles and completely shredded. It's only the fact that this heretic Psyker is so heavily augmented that he managed to tank a frag grenade to the face.
Question being, would this melted turret back here watch track the body as it flies?
Oh, that's a point. That would also take the damage. So let me just double check. In fact, that can't really. Things that just takes it as well. But in answer to your question, yes, it would if it survives. Which what's that? 15, 13. No, it's not enough. Even with the armor. 1 over. Yeah, it's only got 16 wounds and 2 armor, and it's already got 5 damage to it from the fight before. So yeah, frustratingly, that as the body sails through the air, Finley, the melter turret is tracking it. Just as it's about to fire, the body just slams it into the front of the turret, and all of the various metal augmentations in this cultist. The force he hits the turret just causes one of the cogs that causes it, it makes it turn at the bottom to break, knocking that turret out of the fight. If it had full HP, it would have survived, but I set them all to random HPs to simulate ammo depletion and misuse, wear and tear. Constantine, anything else from you? That was a beautiful grenade.
Yeah, I'll just be screaming, "The Emperor's judgment is upon you! Repent, heretics!"
Awesome. Gun servitors. Let's go at the back first. Seeing this guy run past, he's going to get a multi-melter in the back. Just fucking hell.
Missed.
He's not going to dodge it because he's got his back to it, can't see it coming. And yeah, in front of you, Severin. Just all of a sudden, there's a blinding white flash, and then the guy in front of you is no longer in front of you. He's just completely vaporized. A intense wave of heat, though, would wash over you, and you duck back just at the last minute behind cover. Let's make him just a shadow of his former self. All right. Other turrets. This one's going to target this guy and just. I'm going to do single target flamer on these because I forgot to do the damage on those two, which I'll do in a minute.
Okay.
Alright, so this one's going to go single target. Flamer. This guy's already in the process of moving forward slightly, just ducking underneath the fire as it washes behind him. And at the top, damage of a flamethrower. Let me just do some reflex tests for these two. Come on, what am I looking for? Skills. You can tell I've not done this DMing for a while. I'm all over the place. First, second. They both fail, so they will both take 8 damage and be set on fire. And that was from the previous area attack. This time it's going to... Come on, 8, thank you. 8, there we go. Just go straight in on this guy. Just with a normal. So seeing the first one who's in the process of trying to duck out of the flames, the turret locks on, sends out another gout of flames just to try and turn him into a charcoal briquette. But this adept is already rolling around on the floor and the flames just wash over the top of him. That multi-melter's out of action. I think that's everything bar from the heavy bolter, which can see what can it see at the minute? Nothing. So yeah, you'll just see the turret behind you, Severin, and next to you, Finlay, just start swiveling between both of you first. The servo skull that's positioned on the top of it, its eyes blink red, looks at Severin, flicks green, looks to you, Finlay, goes green, and it just seems to start just jittering left and right, trying to find a target. Severin, you're up.
Alright, well... Ooh. So glad we didn't have to deal with those. He's gonna run up here. And come around.
You know that meme where it's kind of like the round-bodied guy who throws his hands up, screams, and then gets dusted. That's what that reminds me of. Ah!
That's fair. Yeah. Gonna add superiority, and I'm gonna do that because that's fun. Alright, so this guy at the corner of this zone is going to get the good news.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
He will see you coming and attempt to dodge out of the way. Come on, big rolls.
Yeah, you got a big roll.
Yeah. What happens to him, Severin?
Well, he's being that he's a little bit wise to people who are actually shooting at them because Finley just half vaporized his friend. He is stepping. He goes to juke to the right, and the flurry of these bolts he can barely see. Part of why he doesn't dodge it is because he expects like the flash to give him a
QT
point
event.
to like, oh, are you gonna go? He's gonna go and dive out of the way when that happens, but because our whisper bolts, that never comes. So he just gets shredded in where he stands by a flurry of bolts, and just slumps and thump.
Awesome. Anything else? Any other extra movements?
At present, no movement. But this guy is not quite dead here.
Correct.
And we just can't have that. So he's going to use his second attack to just try to finish this guy off, because you never know. He could try something, have a grenade, or and certainty is good. So.
Fucking
Oh my
hell.
god. He's dead.
It's just an unopposed roll because he already tried to dodge. Focused on Finley. This guy here. Boom. Severin. What happens?
Oh, he's already like half a man, and he's standing there, still on his feet, as these bolts just hit him in the side, and he just ignites the rest of the way like a flash fire, and falls to his knees, and then slowly just slumps down onto his face, ass in the air. Just like a little bonfire. And Severin's gonna stay right where he is. You got Seven covered.
My boy. What are you up to?
My Errol is going to do the comedy, Tom and Jerry style, tiptoes. Right up behind this fella.
Super sick.
Barbarian stealth.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And we're going to put the Ripper at its spine.
Yeah.
And
Pull the trigger.
hold. And we're going to do rapid fire. That's 3. 'Cause why not?
Because why not? Didn't have it targeted, but that's fine. I can do the math. It can't dodge, so that is.
That was a crit as well.
Was it?
No, that's Severin's.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Do you want me to do it again?
If you want to, just makes life a bit easier. Otherwise, that'd be 13 damage, but I think it works differently when you do rapid fire. Let me do your ammo. There you go.
Top.
So then I can at least. I'll accept the +3 as the minimum roll.
Oh dear. That'll do.
Or you can do that because with rapid fire it gives you advantage on the roll, so it's worth taking. Which that would have been a +3, but with it being advantage flips to a +6, so that's exactly it. So perfect. Unopposed roll, 16 damage straight into the back of it. You put the barrel almost to the spine of the warrior, hold the trigger down, and it's just the sound of screaming metal and gunfire. to the point where the cultists or the heretics in front of the Necron warrior just see its chest start to glow orange as the sheer amount of shrapnel going through it starts to melt through its core. It's
20 rounds of rip round.
it's down to 2 HP left, mate, but it's fucked. Yeah, I'm going to say as you start pumping through it, with that being a right leg, you hit part of the connective circuitry to its leg, which causes it to just slump to the side, drop into the ground. I mean, that much damage. I've got to give you something because that was cool. Yeah, it's got a molten hole in its chest, and you've severed its ability to walk. Anything further?
I think I've done enough.
Yeah. Heretic adepts. How many have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I'm going to roll 2d4 then. Six. So I've got to use those 3 because they're immediately, those 2 are burning. They've got to do something. So these guys who are burning, let me just double check. Combat reference. Someone do me a quick favour. Just have a look through the core. Actually, no, I think I've got it here.
Burning?
Yeah, I'm just looking at exactly what the burning rule is because I can't remember it off the top of my head. Ablaze.
Yeah, it's something like a straight 1d4 damage.
I think it might be, but I'll come back to them in a minute. Alright, so I've got those 2. Last guy, we're going to move that adept up. His move is going to just be to come up here. They're going to move in, skirt around into Errol. So Errol, you see 2 of the adepts skirt around the Necron warrior. The guy who's wounded is slowly just going to inch back, crawling on the ground, leaving a smear of blood. And the other adept is just going to go full auto pistol, rapid fire into the warrior. Which he does. No, he doesn't. It's just shit. The wounded adept is going to do the same. Rapid fire.
I don't think they've thought this through.
They haven't. They haven't.
Full panic mode.
Yeah, it is. It's literally at this moment in time, just throw shit at the wall, see what sticks. First guy is going to attempt to... Oh man, industrial tools, Errol. You get a bar swung to... never mind this. Unless you choose to dodge, that's a miss.
I think I'll stand there.
Clang! A metal baton smashes against your shield, but to you it's... What was that? This guy's going to be... yeah, I'm going to be a dick. Fuck it. Auto pistol, full auto, up close. As he skirts round you, Errol, just getting in range, he begins to point the auto pistol up and shoots it in an upwards manner. Noticing you've got this brightly cloaked, important-looking man on your back who's just shouted for the Emperor. Constantine is gonna auto fire an auto pistol at you.
Okay.
Fuck!
The Emperor protects! Heretic!
Fuck! As he pulls the trigger, he's not ready for the recoil. And after like the first 3 or 4 rounds, they impact against your carapace armor, Errol, and the gun just flies out of his hand. That's those 4. 2 at the back. Anyone get a chance to check up on Ablaze at all?
So a Blaze Minor is 1d5 at the start of the turn. A Blaze Major is 1d10 at the start of the turn.
1d5, because it's only minor. Oh, fucking course it is.
He's only a little bit on fire.
All right, let me. I'm not gonna do that for both of them. 1d5 on the other guy. From the back of the room, you hear screaming. You'd notice just these 2 figures trying their best to douse the Promethean burning fire on their robes, on their bodies, but you can't extinguish Prometheum. And they succumb to the turret's fire. Just why? Why, game? Why? Why today, of all days, you had to do me dirty like that? Alright. Quick refresh. End of this turn, we'll have a BRB. Finley, you're up.
Alright, well, seeing as the now most important person in the room got attacked, he's going to move up, target the one that shot at Constantine.
Okay.
And he is going to give them a full unload from Willbreaker.
Oh my god. He's got his back to you. He's just lost his gun. You just see it fly through the air as he tried to shoot Constantine. Unopposed. Straight 13 damage. You just riddle him with rounds. Finley, what happens to him?
As the rounds are riddling up his back, they start punching through his chest and like just tanking off of Earl's carapace armor, leaving little scorch marks from after they punched through. Sorry, Earl. I'll make sure I get that cleaned up for you after.
Any further movement?
No.
No, you're happy where you are? Alright. Mm-hmm. Heretic Psycho, who is all kinds of fucked. Bleeding, shrapnel rounds ripping through him. What do we do? What do we do?
Do they try to run?
No, there's nowhere to run. This is the problem at the minute. There is nowhere to retreat to. You, unless it's past you guys. But oh, it was a free. Oh, hang on. Oh yes. All right. Stepping or more likely stumbling to the side. Wounded, bleeding, pained. The Psyker looks quickly at Errol, stammers back, looks and glances towards Constantine, and reaches out a hand towards him. And will try and manifest Life Leech. Oh, son of a bitch! You cannot dodge anything, but again, the manifestation failed. In his wounded state, he just cannot seem to concentrate, and with the rhythmic pumping of Volt Omega behind him, causing fluctuations in the warp, he just can't seem to do anything. So his action failed. He failed to manifest. He is going to move back round and dip behind this cooling tower, away from danger. Shit.
I was
All right.
really hoping you're passing that check too.
Yeah, me too. I can't fail this. Yep, not manifested. So, Nathaniel, you're up.
Yeah, takes my plan and just throws out of whack. Because I had a tasty ability I was going to use if you passed. Alright, he's going to move up into the next zone.
Yep.
Using the edge here as cover.
Mm-hmm.
So he can't see.
I mean,
This enemy cyber can't see me, right?
it's up to you. If you want to see him, you can. If not, he'll dip behind. He was mainly trying to avoid Errol and Constantine in the center.
Oh no, it's fine. I don't mind not being able to see him.
Okay.
I just like knowing where his area is.
Yep.
I'm going
He is
to
in this
cast.
grid.
I'm going to cast Smoldered Cloud in that area.
Oh no. Let me grab that quick and change it to something more apt. Well, what am I looking for?
Oh, I can place it. Nice.
That's what I would have to, just in case. Alright, yeah, I'll put that in there just to say it's... What's Smolder Cloud do?
Smolder Cloud creates smoldering heat and surfaces and substances around you, just enough to shed thick clouds of soot, smoke, or steam. So basically, that area becomes heavily obscured, and anyone inside of it starts to suffocate.
Awesome. He's not ready for this. He's just dipped behind. He's panting, breathing heavy, and all of a sudden, he feels a slight flicker. Is it the warp? Casting its gaze upon him? Is he finally reconvening his connection to the warp? No. What does your manifestation look like? What happens from here?
So I'm going to imagine one of the pipes alongside this industrial pump here is actually full of like a coolant. It's going to superheat that coolant and basically just punch it. So it's going to create a whole bunch of pressure. It's going to punch through that pipe and just start filling that area with steam and smoke.
Awesome. I don't have a suffocating do from a jig, but I'll put for the minute stunned. There we go. All right. I believe that kicks in during his turn for suffocation. Any further movement, Nathaniel?
Yeah, he's not going to want to make himself a target, so he's just going to move back a little bit.
Smart. Constantine.
Question.
Answer.
Am I close enough to this guy to hit me? hit him
I
with my
would.
sword?
You're on top of Errol, so wherever Errol is, I would say yes.
Okay, smashing. Wonderful.
Just crawling all over him like a spider monkey.
Yeah.
So he's going to get the chainsword.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's use superiority because it's funny. Witness the Emperor's judgment, heretic!
He will see you just trying to, position yourself on the top of Errol. So he's going to attempt to try and dodge this. In fact, no, he's going to pull out his industrial tool, which basically is just a piece of pipe, and just try and use that to block this incoming chainsword. No. No, he doesn't. 9 damage. Not enough to kill him. What happens, though? What does this look like as he brings this pipe up to deflect or try and block the chainsword?
The chainsaw just cuts the end of the fucking pipe off. And then just keeps on as carves a bloody furrow down bionics and fucking organics as it goes. And then I'm gonna shoot the warrior in the back.
Yeah.
Ah, to be ambidextrous.
First time I've had a chance to use it properly. I think somebody should get a second pistol.
Oh man, a bolt pistol going?
No, but there might be a whisper pistol going. Silent Vigil, you're not moving technically. So you do, cut down, and then at this point blank range in the general vicinity of this Necron warrior, it's hard to miss it with such a large caliber, large gun. There's a explosive roar. What happens to the warrior?
Center of mass shot. I just shatter his fucking whatever its power core is, and its lights go out. And it just falls over back. Well, it's not. It doesn't so much fall as is in yeeted backwards by the fucking recoil of the fucking Silent Vigil.
Roll me, in fact, just for memes because you're shooting off the back. Roll me an athletics, just an easy, routine athletics check, please. Oh, so with one swing, you carve through the adept. As you rise up from the swing, you bring the pistol down, shoot the Necron, and the recoil forces you back. But I imagine at this point you kind of got your legs over his shoulders, and with thighs of steel, you just grip onto Errol, not being flung off the back of him.
Hanging onto my helmet, pulling my head all the way back.
Steady yourself, Errol. I nearly fell.
Oh dear. Anything further from you, Constantine?
No, I'm good.
No. All right. Gun servitor. Well, the gun turrets. Multi-melter has got a fucking long range on multi-melter. Oh no.
Fortunate.
Sure, why not? I don't have a multi-melter animation, but I am going to try and go for that guy. Errol, out of the corner of your eye, you see the multi-melter turret just lock in your direction. There's a slight whine that seems to pierce through the din of combat. The multi-melter fires, but just at the last minute, just as it's about to lock on, Constantine leans in with his chainsword. So rather than shooting, you just hear as the entire turret just shuts down momentarily to stop from vaporizing Constantine. Heavy bolt, can't see anything. Flamers, this one at the bottom is going to try and finish off this guy. Going to roast him. And oh no, these guys are just ducking and weaving underneath the cone of flame. You just see them. I'm trying to move them in the general vicinity of the zone that they're in, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, they just seem to avoid most of the fire. I will probably say that with that turret missing so much, I'm going to set that zone on fire now. I think it's only fair. As that one's now doused in Promethium. End of the turn. Shall we call a quick refill and BRB?
Sure. Yep.
Excellent. Oh. Boom. Folks, we will be right back. And I can now finally catch up with the... with chat. Oh yeah, my daughter's out tonight. Sleeping at the boyfriend's house. Sus. God damn it, Vex!
Where's he fucking live?
Yeah. In fact, before I look at the old Vex dropping stuff, I'm going to see if my daughter is in chat. That she isn't. Okay, good. Good. But Vex, thank you very much for the chaos in chat. I do appreciate it. Let me pop out chat and put it over here. Refresh that. It's 5 gifted sub, Vex. You didn't need to, but I appreciate it. Congratulations are in order, I believe, to some individuals. Jack. Stop it. Stop it, Jack. Damn it. Honestly, everyone, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. So, frustratingly, I've just moved my Twitch chat from one screen to another, and the names of who Vex gifted the subs to has disappeared, so I can't call people out. Damn it. No.
Vex.
No, it's a fact.
Well, don't worry. You should take Divrek. You should nail Divrek with one.
Well,
Yeah, she did.
well, look, if nothing else, Jack, Vex, I appreciate it. Thank you. And if you both may have noticed, you have little diamond icons next to thy names now. That was from before, and you've just gone and proven again why you are VIPs. Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, Rayvon, this was an hour ago. I am sorry it took me so long to get to it. Thank you very much, Rayvon, for the 23 months, nearly 2 years resub. Howdy and Dapper Empire Day to you. I mean, it is. It's for the players, not for me. This has been fucking terrible for me. My rolls have been shit.
They've been really good for attacking the Necrons.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah. No, I've got mod view up. I've got mod view, and I've got OBS on my other PC. No, three separate windows where it could show me who Vex gifted the sub to first, and none of them work.
Wow.
Yeah. So again, Vex, thank you for the 10 gifted. I appreciate it immensely. And Prepper Jack, thank you for another 5,000 bits. Honestly, you're all just too generous. You don't need to. I'm not a big streamer by any means. You know, I don't do this professionally. It's constant scuff and me just waffling shit. And, you know, in all fairness, I'm just making money off of having my players in here do shit. Hey, Hamsbot. That's a name I've not heard in a while. How are you? How are you? See, the dice gods are... Now, the dice gods are always in favour of the players. I never do well. Hang on, let's have a look. Durs, have you got... Yeah, Durs. Right, Durs, hang on. Let me... Look, Durs. It's just not... They're not there. They're not... Oh, God. Camera, please. Yeah, also, by the way, just for benefit, I have far too much glowy shit in my eye during streams.
It looks like it changed your filter for your event log somehow.
May have done.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I bet that it unchecked those boxes or something.
Twitch sucks. I'll have a look later. I'll edit the layout. Yeah, I'm going to take a brief moment now that chaos has finished, just to refill the rum glass. It probably is somewhere, but it's not on my screen at this moment in time because Twitch, or my own, you know, ineptitude. All right, I'll be literally 2 seconds. It's more dangerous, but I just thought I'd bring an entire bottle.
That is dangerous.
Bex rolling them natural 20s.
I'd like to eventually get a few more integration bits and pieces sorted for the old dice rolling. Vex, put your money away. Thank you. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you very much. Entertain me, little English boy. Entertain me, in fact, old English man. All right. Let's, I think we're good. Get back to it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, end of the round. Turrets have done very little. Current state of the encounter is the Heretic Adepts are well and truly on the back foot. There are no more Necron invaders remaining for the moment. Severin, you're up.
All right. So, Severin sees all of this happening. There are these two guys next to Errol. They're about to be in a world of hurt. Severin's actually going to dash into this next zone.
Okay.
And try to dispatch these two guys before they can actually get stuck into anything here. So, first guy.
DM can't have any fun, God forbid.
That's right. You already know.
Yeah, they're just dodging under fire. As you round the corner, you see one of them just patting his clothes down.
I don't have enough ammo in my magazine to burst, so I'm going to just give it a good old-fashioned go.
And a good old-fashioned go
Crit.
is still a crit. I don't know. I'm gonna try and
You might
dodge
wanna
this.
dodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and dodge this. Oh, fuck up!
That's right into it.
I mean, at 13 damage, I don't think the sliced hand is going to make much difference. Because
He doesn't have a hand anymore.
he doesn't have a hand anymore. In fact, he doesn't have a life anymore. Why, Severin?
Well, he's coming around, and this guy is getting ready to, actually draw it, like start aiming and getting into this fight. And as he does, Severin's bolt punches straight through his elbow, shattering it, popping it like popcorn in the microwave from the heat. Splintering, just mass trauma, blood pouring everywhere, and this guy just grabs it and crumples up around it in abject pain. But wait, there's more.
There's more. The guy who's just finished putting out the fire is like, good.
I missed that one.
Yeah. Just as putting out the fire on his robe, he lifts his robe up and the shot just punches through. He's like, I don't remember that being there. Turns around, sees you. Oh, by the gods! And starts fumbling around for his weapon.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Errol, you're up.
Cool. Well, I'm just going to spin round. And this poor little fellow on the floor.
Oh no. No, not like this!
He's going to get a shield bash to the face.
Wait, you can't do this. Do you know who I am? Boom.
Hang on. Right. Change of bloody weapon, eh?
Yeah. It would be nice if you could just if the weapons weren't enforced into hands.
There we go.
Do you know what I might do actually? Whilst you're doing that, I will. I know, but what I will do for future, I'll change your Ripper gun just to act as a one-hand weapon, so then you can equip both.
Okay, cool.
Does that make sense? Oh no. He will try and dodge this. Reflexes. So yeah, seeing this massive hulk of metal coming towards him at great speed. Oh my good lord. 5, 6, 7. He's yes. Yes is the answer to that question. Errol, what happens to him?
I just crump him into the ground with his edge of my shield. It just splits him like an overripe apple.
There's a sickening crunch that echoes through the chamber as this guy's just churned into the ground. At this point, the remaining adepts, they know it's they know it's over. They know they can't win, but where else can they go? They can't flee anywhere. Any movement, Errol?
Yes. I'm going to move Constantine close enough so I can hit him with his sword.
The others are slowly starting to back away as they see you coming. How many adepts have I got left? 3. I'm going to just activate all 3 of them rather than rolling now since we're on decent numbers. The wounded one is going to continue just scooching back like, dogs on carpets. That sort of maneuver in their wounded state. And with their auto pistol, I think I've got one last... I have indeed. One last rapid fire before I need a reload. So, Errol. A hail of bullets start impacting against your shield as this adept just holds the trigger down. To be completely transparent, damage of an auto pistol is just 5.
I know what an auto pistol's damage is. I'm just going to stand there and take it.
Unopposed.
Yeah.
With it being a +1 to the SL makes it 6 damage, but your armour, with you wearing carapace, you just suck it up, Buttercup. Man, filth. I love it. Other adept. This one does have a weapon, unlike the one who got shot in the back. Considering there is no attacks of opportunity in this game, she is going to just quickly whiz around behind Errol and back off, seeing Constantine as he gets his chainsword ready to try and carve her down. She too is, with her las pistol, gonna burst fire at Constantine. So it's not so much she turns to fire, it's as she's running away from Errol and Constantine. She's got the las pistol over her shoulder, just shooting. It hits nothing. Last but not least, in the corner, Severin. This adept's going to move up towards you. And as they round the cooling tower, auto pistol at the ready. Rapid fire, close range. She's going to hold the trigger down and just try and spray you down. Ooh, it's a gudgeon. Do you try and dodge or do you take it?
I'm gonna try to dodge.
Alright. Can you see the button that's got the little arrow
Yes.
in chat? Click that. Oh no! You take 4 points of damage as just running towards you, pulling the auto pistol from beneath their robes, you misjudge their reaction speed, and rather than just trying, like you're used to just putting 1 or 2 rounds in people, with the trigger held down, it just starts spraying the area. And it's not so much that the bullets hit you, it's perhaps some of the ricochets that scoop up, causing a few superficial wounds. And that's the adepts done with. Finley, you're on deck.
Well, the one that's coming nice and close.
Oh shit, I forgot you were
is
there.
going to. is going to be getting the will breaker.
Send it. With her back to you. Or,
Fire.
in fact, she's not got back. She's running in your direction with a pistol over her shoulder, and you just fucking open up.
Fuck off.
She's gonna try and duck, dodge, dive to get away from this. She's gonna make it worse, but fuck, it's made it a lot worse. Oh.
I'm gonna live. I'm gonna die.
Finley, what happens?
As I pop the corner and she's running at me, and I unload the las gun at her, one of the bolts just clearly clips her right between the eyes, and she just drops and skids along the floor like a sack of potatoes.
Leaves a big smear before finally coming to a stop.
And I'm gonna take my final thingies and I'm gonna move up.
Okay. You round the cooling tower, post up next to the third and final one. Dear me.
It's a shame. You should have let her go. She should be like, I'm free, and then the heavy bolter gets her just before she gets to the door.
All right. Psyker can't see. It's suffocating. You know what question I'm going to ask? Did you check up on the rules whilst?
So all he's going to do is take 1 damage,
Okay.
and then if that's enough to like kill him or anything, he's going to go unconscious.
It's not, but it's close. Coughing, spluttering, the heretic psyker just begins to stumble in the direction they were facing. Having emerged from the cloud of smouldering heat, takes a moment, coughs up, almost coughs his lung out, takes his bearings, sees Nathaniel in front, Errol, Constantine, and Finley to his right. Looks towards you, Nathaniel, as he begins to maneuver around you to try and get either cover from the rest of the group or escape. You will make a fine addition. Serve me. Your life is mine. And he is going to attempt to try and life leech Nathaniel, because man needs some HP. Come on. Oh, come on. No.
I was hoping you were going to succeed.
Yep.
Just so I could shut it down.
Yeah, no, we'll leave it at that. Son of a bitch. Nathaniel, for someone who's got like a fucking psychic mastery skill of stupidly high, he's not doing too good.
Nathaniel's just going to look this guy over. He's bleeding, he's beaten. He just crawled out of being suffocated. He's going to just add to it.
Okay.
And he's going to combust the Psyker's cloak.
Is he? I deny you. Never mind. -1. Fuck. As he tries to wrestle control of the warp from your grasp, Nathaniel, he's so wounded, feeble, weak that he just can't seem to grasp onto the threads to twist or contort your control. And yeah, immediately his cloak goes up in flames. I imagine that's a blaze minor.
Yes.
I have Ravon. I have. The Chaos Gods dislike me today. Alright.
Fickle creatures.
You are not wrong. Anything further, Nathaniel? Any movement?
No, you're just going to watch him burn.
Savage. Alright. Constantine.
I'm going to jump down off Errol.
Yep.
I'm just gonna limp towards this adept and just ram my fucking chainsaw.
He's going to. In fact, he can't. He's going to try and roll on the ground like some fucking worm and to squirm away from this with a dodge. Oh no. Constantine. What happens?
He dives on the floor and Constantine's just like, "What are you doing?" And then just stop and just fucking sticks him where he's lying on the ground. Because I can. I've moved, so I'll shoot this heretic at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, 6 would have been juicy as well.
Lucky.
Yeah, just the recoil, the strain on your body from the previous leg wounds. You can't seem to get the shot off, and it just goes wide. Severin, you would just hear this crack, heavy crack, whiz past between you and the adept. Gun servitors. Oh man, is this guy gonna die to his server? That's gonna be.
Oh, what a shame.
No, that one. No, he's not, because that one's destroyed. Okay, that's good. You destroyed that one, Constantine. So there's only these two at the bottom. That gun servitor can't get a clear angle because of Severin being in the way, and the flame is only short. No, it's not. It's medium. All right. So in that case, it is gonna gout. Oh, I didn't target the wrong guy, but it doesn't matter anyway because it's -1 because I can't roll for shit with the flamethrowers. I can almost imagine it at the minute that this flame turret's one of its nozzles aren't working. So rather than squirting Promethium, it's just squirting, burning Promethium anyway. It's just squirting liquid gel everywhere. The pilot light's gone out, and it's just sad, dilapidated. That one doesn't have any other targets to engage at medium range, so we'll probably pop it round to the remaining individuals who have something to do. Severin, you're up. Finish this guy.
Right, well, first thing, this guy has got to go.
Oh God!
Go ahead and try to dodge.
Let's smoke this.
Don't fail me now. Come on. Give me a juicy crit. In fact, I don't even think I can do anything with a crit. That's fucking +9. That's +9.
Oh, you made it worse.
I'll apply that 16 damage to the guy. Yes, is the answer to the next question, which is he dead? How does it happen, Severin?
Well, he's run up, and he's been exhausting his ammo. So Severin just jet thrusts his las pistol into this guy's chest and fires, and it just hollows him out like a gourd. And he flops right there on the ground.
Any movement?
Yes. So everyone's going to move into this zone over here.
Okay.
Try to get closer to the door. And that's where he'll stop.
Excellent. There's no adepts left, so I can pretty much... Oh, no Necrons either. Get rid of the adepts from combat. Errol, any repositioning or anything you wish to do?
Yes.
Go for
I'm
it.
going to move to this corner here, and I'm going to step into this zone. And at a charge, I'm going to run right into this guy's grill, and I'm going to slow sham him as hard as I can against the barrier.
Okay. Roll me a shield. Shield bash. Go for it. He will try and dodge it. Oh, it's a plus, so he's got to give it a go. Otherwise, it's still a plus, so it's damage. So he's got to come +1. That's all I need.
-4.
No! Oh no, +4 for him. Yes. At the last minute, seeing Errol charge towards him with the shield out, the heretic psyker just throws himself, like proper launches himself. The fear of what's coming at him, fresh in his mind, just dives to the ground as Errol, you go forward, crash into the barrier, and it immediately breaks, buckles, and snaps. But you slam your foot against the trim to stop yourself from falling to perhaps a quite grisly end. Oh, I've never been so happy.
Burning to death? What are you on about?
Yeah. In fact, that's the point. Yeah, there's nothing. He can't actually do anything because he'll just take a D4 fire at the start of his turn. Oh no! No!
Well, he can use his action to take it off.
At the start of his turn, though, I believe you take the fire damage first, and then you can take it off.
Well.
So I guess my question to you all is: this is combat over because he is dying. At the start of his turn. You can, Nathaniel, Errol, you see this guy is burning away, his flesh is charred, his robes are on fire, he's wounded by the grenade. There is a spark of life left in him. Is there anything anyone wishes to do before this guy expires? So I'm gonna put it out to everyone now. End of combat. This guy's dead. There's no getting around it. There's no point me even making any rolls. But before he dies, I'm gonna open the floor to you lot to give me a nice conclusion to this scuffle.
Errol's going to look down at him,
You got Harold?
shake his head. He's not worth his time now. So he's going to walk back over and help Con up.
Thank you, Errol. Oh, you shouldn't have walked. That was silly.
Nathaniel's going to turn to this guy. It appears to be everyone's out of earshot.
Before that happens, roll me a psychic mastery check, please, Nathaniel.
Oh no.
If you turn into a fucking warp spawn, I will kill you.
Challenging?
Just go with routine. Just a routine. Yeah, this guy's dying on the ground at this point. And that is an amazing success. You can feel that every single failed manifestation of the warp has been building and building in this psyker. You've had chance to purge This guy hasn't. This guy.
Oh no.
If you had to put a number on this, I would probably say it'd be around a 20.
Oh. Then never mind about the question. He's going to run. He's going to round this corner, cross the zone, and just keep sprinting away. Everybody run! He's going to call out.
What do the rest of you do?
I'm just bemused at watching fucking Nathaniel move at the speed of sound. Like, what the fuck?
Hearing Nathaniel scream out, "Run!" Finley is going to duck down to the other side of here, then continue to sprint to the other side behind the servitor and butt up against the wall corner and just stay there.
Anybody else wishing to move, or are you all staying where you are?
Errol is confused.
With the last...
What?
Go on, sorry, Errol.
Unless Constantine tells him to move, he's just gonna stay there confused.
Well, I don't know the context of why he's running, so I'm just like, what?
With the last...
So yeah, I'm not gonna move.
Yeah, with the last spark of life fading from this heretic psyker. Nathaniel, you would see for a brief moment what appears to be either strings or some shadowy emanation that just seems to cloud this psyker, just step back, release itself from the heretic. I also need you to make me an awareness check, please, Nathaniel. Whilst that's happening, as the last spark of life leaves the heretic psyker, I need to do a purge check. As all of these energies that were building up inside of him are finally released at his death. Warp charge. Give me a routine. Just a routine awareness. These warp charges are currently at 24. Which, for Nathaniel, is not good. Let's see what happens. Is it going to work?
Bargain bin psychers.
Yep. Roll a purge. Hang on, let me refresh my own Foundry quick because it's not letting me do it on the old Psycho boy.
This is what happens when you order your psychers from Temu.
Oh, she's trying to defend against that. Okay, there we go. So with that done, that's purge. Purge chest. Willpower. Let's have a...
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed. Did that not work as I wanted it to? That's what I wanted. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh no!
Oh
no! Perils of the warp. It's not too bad. No, it's terrible.
Oh
no!
Oh,
no! Oh no! Oh no!
Well,
Oh, fuck me. God damn it.
Oh no! Wow, no, that's a lot. All right, that's through everything into. I'm not gonna need the next scene. Okay. Hold on a minute. I wasn't expecting that. But then, judging by how my rolls have been tonight. Okay. So. That's terrible. That's truly awful. Shouldn't have let him get that high. Anyway. It is what it is. I should have tried purging my psycho sooner. From beyond where the psycho fell, you would all see the last speck of life leave him. His body would stiffen, straighten, and then just drop, almost like a puppet with its strings cut. For you, Nathaniel, you would see this presence. Originally, I was just meant to be a little, haha, what we spoke about, but it's something completely different now. You would feel this black swirling presence turn its attention towards you. First, a head would rise up, and this is only seeable by, can only be viewed by Nathaniel at this stage. But this black mass seems to sprout a single head. Two bluish eyes flicker on, followed in the next moment by another bluish head. That seemed the front starts to elongate. Now 4 glowing blue eyes look at you, giving you the impression that these things can see straight through your soul. I need you to roll me a fortitude. In fact, would it be fortitude? I need some better music for this, because this is terrible. Okay, yeah, this is going to straight up just be a fortitude check at the moment. Challenging. You are terrified. You would... Go on.
Out of pure terror, he's going to... His face is going to turn pale. He's going to start involuntarily kind of shaking in fear and drop down to one knee.
This vessel presented to us seems worthy. We accept it graciously.
This voice is directed at you, Nathaniel. The rest of you would now feel the temperature in the room. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna roll on the psychic phenomenon table and just see what happens. But yeah, this is bad. Psychic phenomenon. Let's give this a roll just to give us some flavour at the minute. Rotten Decay is not what I'm going for. We'll give it one more. Hoarfrost. That's what I was originally thinking, but that'll do. Yeah, immediately the temperature in the room plummets. Not that it's chilly, that it's freezing. Immediately from the body of this heretic psycho who's just dropped to the ground, frost immediately just begins to spread out rapidly, coating the cooling towers and spreading under your feet in but mere seconds. Even to the point where this frost also starts to creep up onto your boots. You have to break your feet away from the metal just to not be frozen in place. Seeing this, seeing Nathaniel drop to his knees, what are the rest of you doing?
What's happening?
We're running.
Okay.
Severin's trying to figure out how to open this door so they can get the fuck away from whatever's happening.
Yeah, I'll just be shouting at Severin, get the fucking door open!
Finley's gonna rush over to Severin's side and try and help him get that door open.
Okay.
Would the cold kill the fire?
Finley
Yes,
Finley
yes, it
doesn't
would.
really know what's going on. Ignorance is bliss. It's kind of nice, but everyone's in a rush, so he's trying to help them.
All right. Who's currently trying to access the door panel to open it? Finley and Severin. All right. Severin, how are you going to go about doing it? Do you just want to try and use the panel at the door just to open it?
He's looking at the panel,
Mm-hmm.
and if this flame dissipates, that he's going to step in front of the panel directly instead of trying to like reach over. And,
Yeah.
he's going to look at Finley. If you can use that Vox to try to get someone to open it from the other side, that would be helpful. And he's going to try to see if he can figure out how to get this open.
I will, as he's telling me to do that, I'll message to the Cogitators, our three favorite Megases. We need this door open. We need it open quickly.
At that, as you finally flick on the Vox and you're saying this, Finley, the response comes through.
Immaterium breach has been detected. Systems struggling, failing.
And it's then you would all notice at the far end of the room where the corpse of the heretic Psyker fell. Light seems to bend ever so slightly off around him. And this feeling of dread, even for you, Finley, who is ignorant, you would still have this feeling in your stomach of unpleasantness. A voice rings out into the chamber.
Well, such a banquet offered to we.
This voice doesn't seem to come from any one direction. It seems to be almost in each of your minds. And from the body of the Psyker, this black light that's starting to form around him, a claw appears. Severin, at the door, and for you, Finley, listening to the Vox, you seem to get no coherent response from the Cogitators. To the point where it's now starting to get just staticky on the Vox network. There is a lot of interference. What are you both doing?
Severin's going to try to figure out if there's a way to open the door,
Yep.
if it requires an access
Yeah.
code or if it requires... But he wants to open the door because he is thinking that whatever's going on here, the best chance they have is getting the fuck away from it.
In that case, that seems to be a tech test just to understand it and open the door. This thing is a sealed vault, so it would be I would say difficult.
Would it matter if I'm helping him or trying to assist him with this?
I'll bump it from difficult to challenging as you both stare over the panel. You don't have any... The initial idea was to get Quartus and Co. to open it, but something changed very quickly.
I'm gonna give it a shot. It's a long shot, but gonna try.
You stare at the panel, you start trying to input either commands or flick some of the switches, but sadly nothing happens.
Finley's gonna push Severin. Hold on. Let me try. Kind of shove my way in there and just try something as well on the panel.
Okay.
Can I try and help?
Absolutely, yeah, by all means. At this point, something is coming. Something very bad is coming. You are... Time is running out, but I am more than happy for you all to tell me what you want to do at this moment in time.
I'm going to use my attentive assistant and be like, just put in a fucking Inquisitorial override.
Son of a bitch. With that, I would say that's would certainly would do it. Yeah, no, that would do it.
What under this room?
There is a sickening, squelching noise from behind you all. That sounds half of meat being pulled apart and half of broken glass being shattered, or a pane of glass being shattered, as this claw that's now emerged from the Psyker, a second, has also now broken through and begins to rend apart not only the Psyker, but the material space itself. Those who can see this tear would see a incredibly large head make its way out, almost serpentine-like, as it ducks down. The head appears and you see a long beak, two glowing blue eyes, shortly followed by a second beaked head that also pokes its way out of this growing, expanding tear. And whilst he's not here yet, I'll put him on the board.
Yeah, we're going.
At this tear in the fabric of the universe, a material and warp link would immediately cause a wave of the Imperium of corruption to just wash out. Where is the... This would be classed as moderate exposure to corruption. I need everyone... are you completely immune to this, Finley?
Let me check. I gain +4 SL to all tests made to resist corruption.
Excellent, there you go. So everyone, you all need to make a... Click the button to resist. If you could all just do me a favour and just deselect any units you've got targeted as well at the minute. I need Severin and Errol to roll me a resist check, please.
Yes, I'm trying to deselect the target.
Just hover over it and press T.
Okay.
Oh. Can you guys see your results, or is it just me?
I can see mine.
I
Okay.
can see mine.
All right. Out of this, Finley is the least affected, with a +5, no corruptions added. Constantine, you know what this is, and you are also pretty terrified. You feel this wave of the Immaterium wash over you, and anybody else, the initial thought would be, if anyone else is exposed to this, this is an execution material. Nathaniel, your mind is like an open book to this greater demon. Same with you, Severin. This is unfamiliar. Errol, in typical Errol fashion, doesn't really care. I mean, maybe the physical effects wash over him, but good shit.
The big chicken.
And Errol's hungry again.
So, the Inquisitorial override. What's happening now at the doorway with you all, and what's currently going through everyone's mind as this Lord of Change now starts to manifest into the material world?
Well, as we're at the door and Finley's plugging in the Inquisitorial override, the feeling of uneasiness, but it doesn't stop him from getting through the door. He's seen it, this in his mind. Maybe slightly
Alien chicken.
tiny possibility it might be a demon. It's just an oversized chicken, is all it is.
Alien chicken, mate.
All right. So, the only thing that Severin can think of is they can't fight this because it's a really bad thing. However, he's thinking if they get into the vault, maybe there's something in the vault that they can fight this with if they have to. We might be able to weaponize something in the vault against this and just fucking completely blindside it.
Yeah. You've all got time to talk amongst yourselves briefly, form a plan. This thing's still trying to force its way into the material plane. But yeah, you're on the right track. It's get out of dodge time.
Well,
What, do you think any of us are going to be like, yeah, let's fight this?
Go on, Finley. I'll let you take the stage first.
Oh no. Door. It seems to be working. We need to go. The door's opening. Let's go. And why the fuck is he on his knee back there? If he's
Fuck
gonna
him.
stay here, that's his problem. I'm not dragging his ass back.
He either moves on his own or he doesn't move at all. Nathaniel, we're fucking moving. Stop pissing yourself and get the shimmy on.
Severin's actually going to go over, despite what they're saying, and he's going to actually grab a hold of his collar and start fucking yanking him along with one pistol in the hand. He's going to pull his ass along if he doesn't want to move, and not because he's concerned for his safety so much as they might need him to make an effective last stand against this thing later with something that they find.
It's going to take a moment for him to kind of snap out of looking at this greater demon, and he will eventually go along with Severin.
Well, until he snaps out of it, Severin is literally dragging him along on his ass like a child, just. But yeah, he just wants to get everybody going towards the door so they can get the fuck through and shut the door on this thing.
The door opens, revealing a smaller data bank of cogitators, a catwalk, and this large black orb. Standing in front of this large black orb, I mean, this I say orb, it looks like an actual circular vault, but standing in front of the circular vault is a tech priest, surrounded by servo skulls. Behind you, at this, you just hear this voice in your mind.
It has been thousands of years since we stepped upon this plane. Come, my followers, my minions. Our Lord calls us to a greater purpose.
Another voice from the second head.
A greater purpose. Yes, come.
This Lord of Change now steps into the open area as, again, the doors are now sliding open. And you would hear cackling, a gibbering mass as from this split into the Imperium. Great demons are never alone. I'm sorry. I apologize. Who's last through the door, I think is probably the best way to put this.
It's going to be Severin followed by Nathaniel.
All right.
Yep.
Severin, Nathaniel, you would see streaming through this rip to the Imperium a host of pink and blue horrors. Tendrilled and tentacled entities, some with multiple eyes, none of them staying still for a moment, just this constant shifting mass as... yeah, they begin to multiply. With that said, man. Let me bring us into this room now.
God.
The door opens, you step through, revealing this large circular object behind you, the constant giggling, laughing, unnerving horde of...
Can we close the door behind us as we get in?
Yes. Yes. I don't think it's going to save you. Nathaniel, I need you to make me a psychic mastery challenging check, please.
Okay.
Given the situation, if Severin can, he's going to try to get off to the side here in between.
Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. At this moment, you can all reposition wherever you want to, sort of be on, stopping before the platform. Reason being, this Magos, which, judging by the information you found earlier, seems to be Ark Magos Xylor. Bad guy in all of this. Or, at the moment, the lesser of two evils. Oh man, this went awful really quick. In your head, Nathaniel, you would just hear these two voices ring out.
You are to be my new vessel. Where do you think you're going? Yes, where are you going? Return to us.
There's almost a compulsion in the voice for a moment, Nathaniel, but with that +6, you shake it off.
Thank God.
By God, you mean the Emperor, right?
Yes, thank the Emperor.
Oh no. So I'm sorry to have to do this again, but for the sake of what this is, I'm gonna have to ask for another initiative roll just at the moment. Stretching out across this gantry in front of you, at the far end you would see Ark Xylar, the architect of this whole situation before it turned to shit. He is surrounded by a swarm of servo skulls. And you will quickly notice that these servo skulls aren't the typical assistant type with tendrils and claws. Some of them are actually armed. You would see an assortment of what appears to be las pistols or smaller las guns, auto guns, and one or two that has the telltale blue glow of plasma weaponry. But with that said, what do you all do as you get into position? Anything anyone wishes to say or do?
Well, I think this is better than what's out there.
Is the Mago, so we're aware that we're there? Probably, right?
At this moment, no. He seems to be stood in front of this incredibly large black circular object.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
Is this door the one we came through that's marked?
No.
Or is it this door?
That door there. That's the door you came through. You came
There's
through...
a separate door.
there is indeed
right
a
here.
separate door, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, you would see him in front of this large black, for want of a better word, vault. A datapad in several utility mechadendrons that are constantly tapping away, and I would, for those interested, roll me at this distance, an easy awareness check. The mechadendrites that are protruding from his back are not exactly the same as what you would expect from a member of the Mechanicus. It almost seems that they are more maneuverable, fleshy in nature. Almost, one could say, demonic. And rather than being attached to his back, they seem to protrude out from beneath the robe. Anything further from anyone?
Well, he's not going to listen to what I have to say. I'm just going to try and convince him to turn it on. But he's probably just chuffed that as a fucking change of ways in the other room. So I'm just going to fucking shoot him in the back of the fucking head.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I will give you all a round of surprise then, if that's what's happening. Which should sound like it is. Constance, since you're opening up, if no one else has anything they wish to say, Constance, go first. Round of surprise, so you do get advantage, remember? Which
I get advantage as well.
Yeah, 53 it turned to a 35, which would be a +2. So let me edit test, add +2 to, nope. So 3, 4, so that'd be a 5 in total. There you go. Yeah, he just takes it. It shot to... shot in the back. For a pretty substantial amount of damage. Seeing Constantine immediately open up with a silent vigil, what are the rest of you doing?
Finley's gonna target the closest servo skull and take care of that.
Send it.
Is it a rapid fire?
All in. The servo skull just, yeah, shatters. What happens to it?
Flurry of last bolts just start tinking until the skull just breaks and shatters. Nice little explosion as it just scatters everywhere.
Who's up next? Who wants to do something?
Go on then.
Go on, Errol. What are you up to?
Errol's going to stomp forward
Yep.
into the next zone as far as it can go.
Yeah.
And we're going to target both of these
Yeah.
with a burst fire.
Nice.
Boom, boom. Burst fire. That's cool.
Nathaniel, I'm starting to understand the reason why you purge so often now.
Yep. And not gonna lie, I'm trying not to use any powers right now because I got purge.
Errol, what happens to the servo skulls, man?
Errol just sweeps the Ripper up and just bang, and these two skulls just evaporate.
All right, we've got Severin and Nathaniel still need to do something this surprise.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, screw it. He's gonna run up behind Errol, kind of off to the side a little bit. And he's gonna try and molten beam the Mega.
All right.
Let's challenge it. Okay, and then advance.
Oh, it's a good roll. It's a very good roll. You hit him squarely in the back, 12 damage. Center mass.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you hit him square in the back where the tendrils are, and for most, this would just burn through. But it seems that there's just something hardy about this Ark Heretic. Mechanically, above table, his armor is 8 plus 1d6 because he is in fact of demonic origin, or not origin, but infusion. So every attack, armor's pretty rough to get through, and then it's also a 1d6 addition to his armor.
I don't like this the layout of what we have here because we have this one path going up and we all have to. So this is what Severin's going to do. He's going to, from here, he's going to get out on this and activate his mag boots to try to attach to the bottom of this platform.
You fucking legend. Yeah.
So he's going to move it into this, but he's not able to shoot or do anything. He's on the underside of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll just try to. I'll keep track of where I'm at.
What I might be able to do, hang on, bear with me. Let me add.
-5. There's 8.
I've added -5, but I'm going to try and add a glow to his token. so it shows through through the yeah, not FX Master. I need that one. Hopefully this will work. If I set it to that and then -5, will that work? No. I'll leave you at 0, but I just put the blue around just to signify that you are currently under the platform. All right, go on.
All right, so he's gonna stomp on over this way, because the idea is he doesn't want to like make himself obvious down there, because those server skulls can fly, but he's relying on the idea that they're gonna be hide up there. Just gonna move this guy, just moving slightly away, just so that they can click their models easier, and gonna reload my weapons.
Okay.
And that will be the end of the surprise round for him.
Excellent. All right. You would begin to hear something slam against the door behind you, followed by a constant pattering of scraping. And then from the tiniest of gaps around the door, you would see what appears for a brief moment just bluish purple light. And then the doors themselves start to glow red with heat. It will last a while, but a door against a greater demon. We'll see.
Not if, it's a when.
It's exactly. Yeah.
So we're on a timer.
Oh god, yeah. This is a greater demon of Siege.
Not a long timer either.
No. Having been shot in the back multiple times, some of the servo skulls being blown apart, immediately Arch Heretic Xylar spins round and, using his mechadendrite-like spider leg, just quickly gets into a slightly more advantageous position as he looks over towards you all.
And who are you to enter my asylum?
Your death.
Death? Wait.
Quickly scan one of the data pads.
Immaterium. Breaches.
At this point, you would see the full extent of the modifications to this Arch Heretic. He is literally a odd fusion of almost demonic flesh and machine. Growths would pulsate around the multitude of augments that he's got. His face, basically just a metal mask. You get the impression that what flesh is there now perhaps wasn't even his own and is something else, but Xylar looks over to you.
My death. I welcome it with open arms. Long have I called to the Omnissiah for its grace, its support, and I have been blessed. For the Omnissiah now walks amongst us. Do you not feel it?
I only caught the end of that.
Yeah, that was very quiet.
I was freaking thinking. Basically, he was just saying the Omnissiah is now amongst them. the breach in the Imperium, he's under the impression that what you've just unleashed is his doing.
Wonderful.
I'll let him
Delusional
continue.
heretic.
I won't correct him. I'm gonna let him think that he's caused this breach.
With that said, then we will go straight into initiative order. Finley, having heard this, you immediately get the impression that he is delusional.
Yep. So, with him being delusional, Finley's gonna do something a little unorthodox. He's going to let Willbreaker fall to its sling, and he's gonna pull out the gauze flare that he picked up on the improvised sling from Cordis, and lean it on the railing, and let a shot fly from that at the Ark Heretic.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Send it. He will attempt to dip out of the way as he notices you bring an unfamiliar weapon to bear. It's not enough, but at least it reduces some of the damage. As he dips to the side, the Gauze Flare rips through the air. This green bolt of energy hitting where he was stood but a millisecond before. Now, though, you just find your target is one of his flesh-like mechadendrons that immediately disintegrates. The data pad with it dropping to the ground. 3 damage. Any movement, Finley?
No.
Okay. Errol, you're up.
Cool. We're going to move into the next zone.
Yeah.
But still leave a little bit of a gap.
A bit of wiggle room.
Yeah. And Mr. Mechanicus and his skull are close enough to burst fire.
Yeah. 2 of them, for that matter. Yeah, you can get 2 of the skulls and him.
Oh. Didn't see the third one there. But I will take it.
Yeah, I mean, that one you probably could do with getting rid of.
Yeah, I know.
With the Ripper poking through the shield, you hold down the trigger. It roars to life.
Fire.
I'm going to edit that boom boom for you, mate, just so it's a one-handed thing.
Yeah.
There you go. You should now be able to equip your shield slam as well.
Oh, I think I something went wrong there. Let me try that again.
Nope.
Jesus.
Plus 49.
Right.
Hame.
I am actually going to say for this, I'm going to reduce you to 2 superiority because this was a a rush job.
Okay, so 3 then, because I get next to superiority.
Correct.
For using plus 5.
Yeah.
I think I must have just clicked the wrong button there.
It's all good, mate. Don't worry about it.
There we go.
Boom. Plus 6. It's not plus 49, but it'll do.
No, I mean, I'll take the 49 for it.
So, Xylar can't dodge because he's already attempted. So that is unopposed. 16 damage. He rolled terrible on his armor. The servo skulls will attempt to weave out of the way. First one fails. Second one also fails. 2 of the servo skulls are immediately shattered. And that's 16 damage to Xylar, which is a horrific amount of damage. What's this look like to the 2 servo skulls, Errol?
Well, Errol's aiming at the guy. He doesn't really see the skulls, but as he's holding the fire button down, he sees 2 big explosions. And he's like,
Apt.
done good.
Absolutely just...
And
Sorry, go on.
he's just sat there really pleased with himself.
Nicely done.
I don't see Severin in the turn order.
Did I not? Oh, I must have got dropped out of the initiative.
Where were you? You were first, weren't you, if I remember rightly?
Oh, I was not first.
He
for
was in
once,
between
so
me and Finley.
Okay.
Was it 13.4?
There we go. So we'll go Constantine, Severin, Server Skulls, Xylar, Nathaniel's last. Alright. So yeah, with this hail of shrapnel being sent towards Xylar, who you just see the front of his robes immediately get shredded as Errol just goes to town with the Ripper gun. Constantine, from your elevated position, you see the work Errol's putting in. What do you do?
Well, I think his brain is controlling these servo skulls, so I am going to try and evacuate his brain out the back of his fucking head.
Alright, yeah.
I'm gonna do an aimed shot.
Oh, okay. Aim shot head, yeah.
Location. Head. He had disadvantage on that, but I use my... Is it my bonus action to take aim?
Yeah. Which bumps it up to normal.
Normal.
Oh. Go on.
I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna burn a fate point to reroll that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You have one left. Spend it.
Yeah, can't you usually just reroll it from here?
Right click on the chat thing.
Fate reroll test.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, last point of fate spent. Perfect shot. You didn't have the guy targeted though. Well, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
It didn't come
yeah,
up.
I did.
Who knows? +3. I mean, he can't dodge, so it's just straight damage, which would be... What's the damage of the Silent Vigil? 8 + 3.
With AP2.
Oh man. Why did that not... Just do me a quick favour. Just refresh the target and just roll me a normal shot. And then I'll edit it. With aim shot again.
With aim shot.
Cold shot, sorry. Just saves me having to... That's better. Alright, so if I change...
Then you just add the +2.
Yeah. There we go. So now, unopposed, boom. And that goes through 8, 12 minus 2 takes it, so he should actually have another wound on that one. There we go. Boom. Okay, as you let rip with Silent Vigil, shot rings out, it hits, there's a horrifically loud metallic clang as this giant slug just slams into the faceplate of the Ark Heretic. Not enough to put it to the ground, but at this point, the sheer volume of fire that's been poured upon him has certainly fucked him up. Should I refresh?
I'm all powerful! Ah, fuck!
Yeah. God, man. I may not even get a chance to get his turn in at this rate. Alright. Anything further from you, Constantine?
No, I can't
Nope.
do anything else.
Okay. Severin, from your position beneath the gantry, mag boot upside down.
Okay. Going to use a first part movement.
Yeah.
Come here. And the second, he's going to effectively use the second movement to try to come up where he expects this guy to be behind this guy.
Yeah.
But he's just going to get right there, and he's going to prepare himself for next turn to try to come up and try to get this guy from behind.
All right. Completely unaware that you're there, through the sound of a ripper gun, las gun fire of this roaring pistol. Your clunks of mag boots are unheard. Server skulls. Is that you done?
That is.
Cool. Server skulls will now leap into action. First one will move into here. Second one will move into there. This one will also move into here. That's 1, 2, 3. From behind Finley, the door slides open as 3 servo skulls whiz through the air. Towards him. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not. From behind Finley, we'll do these guys first. First one has a las pistol. So, into the back of Finley. First las pistol is shot out. For a miss. The second one is even... this one's a little tastier. Finley, you see a red flash just whiz past in front of you, followed by this blue haze off to your left as a plasma pistol. You hear a whine before this blue flash whizzes out. Oh no! Oh no! You are hit. Oh shit! Oh shit! 11 damage. Your armor provides no protection against the plasma, with this being a crit as well. Oh! The rest of you would just hear this crack behind you, followed by... Finley, do you shout? Do you scream as you are hit in the chest? Sent a mass by a plasma?
No. Just kind of slumps.
Just drop to the ground as this plasma round just burns straight through your armor in the back into your chest. Third one's going to scoop up behind Nathaniel, and that's also got a las pistol, so that's going to put a las pistol shot into the back of Nathaniel. Or not. Up front, servo skull on Constantine. Auto pistol on this one, I believe. No, it's not. That's a close combat one. Never mind. That's going to go in on you, Errol. As the various... Oh. Skull bash! Huzzah! It's just going to try and ram into you, Errol. No, it's not.
Unless try and nut me.
Unless you try and dodge, but it's going to. It's just going to fly into you. From behind, plasma pistol towards you, Errol. From the other servo skull. Come on, big numbers. Big numbers. Let's go. You see a blue flicker. That's a bitch.
It is a big number.
I mean, yeah. I was hoping big sort of success level numbers.
You mean he gets to dodge the plasma pistol? Come on!
Xylar is up next. What is Xylar going to do? He is going to... Yeah, it makes sense. Like a spider rising out of its lair, the remaining mechadendrites, fleshy in nature, begin to rise, pushing Xylar off of the ground, and kind of like a leap as he springs towards you, Errol. Slamming into the metal in front of you, just before he gets in range, you would see one of the mechadendrites point in your direction. At the end of it, an Inferno pistol, a handheld melter gun. I didn't target you there, but a +3. Let me roll that again so I've targeted you.
It's +3 and a crit.
We'll take the second number. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry, we'll go with the first one. We'll go with the first one. Let me just try and get it once again. Why did I delete that? I needed to do that. And then change the fucking number. Edit to roll was 22. Submit. There we go. That means I'm targeting you now. Do you have the dodge thing available or not? You don't.
No, I don't.
Do you want to try and dodge it?
Dorfer.
You gonna take it?
Dodging never works.
All right. As you hoist the shield up in front of you, your shield is. In fact, this is going to be on your. It's on your body. So you've got armor 5, which is pretty solid. Inferno pistol has rend 5, so that would do a straight 16 damage. So do you want me to edit that for you, mate?
Please.
Yeah. Luckily, you're an Ogren. You've got 23 wounds. But as this Inferno pistol, you just see the barrel begin to glow red hot, and all of a sudden this beam is shot out, punctures through the shield, through your armor, straight into, I would probably say your lower abdomen. With that being a crit, yeah, that's unpleasant. But you're not out of the fight. With that, he will finish closing the distance and will attempt to try and hit you with his Omniscient Axe.
Not with a roll like that.
I take it you're just going to ignore that and just be like, yep, dodge that, fuck that.
Just going to clang it on my shield.
Yeah. There is, as the axe hits your shield, it almost feels like your arm is pushed backwards by the sheer force of it. You quickly realise this axe is a power weapon. Alright, Nathaniel. No pressure.
He would have seen the last pistol bolt pass him up, right?
It's up to you.
From behind.
It's up to you.
Okay.
I mean, you definitely hear a plasma pistol.
He would definitely. He's gonna turn around and advance into the middle of these three.
Okay. You would just quickly pass Finley as he's now on the ground. Armor has a hole in it, smoke billowing from the wound. What do you do?
He's gonna cross his arms over his chest as he draws in work power, and he's gonna go supernova.
Okay. You don't need to place it, but
Actually, can I burn a fate point for that?
You can. You can. If you have fate points to spend, you can spend them. You right-click on the box and then choose reroll Fate SL.
Oh, that's a +6.
That's a great roll. Awesome. how does Nova work? Each
So
creature.
Nova is.
Yep, go on.
Sorry.
No, go on.
So let me see. Each creature in my zone
Yep.
suffers damage equal to 4 plus my willpower plus my SL, and must win a routine athletics test or be knocked prone.
So, 4 plus your willpower bonus. The damage exceeds what servo skulls. Servo skulls have only got 4 wounds. So you just wipe out all 3 of them. No rolls necessary because this force alone just ripples through the air. What's this look like as you step in, Nathaniel, and decimate these 3 servo skulls?
So he's drawing in this warp power, and then as he unleashes it, he's basically just going to tilt his head to the sky and scream, and just warp energy, like purple electrified warp energy, is just going to ripple out from his body as this blast engulfs these servo skulls.
Awesome. All right. End of the turn. First things first, we have man down, Finley. I'm going to roll on the critical wounds table for you to see what critical wounds you took. Broken collarbone. You, good sir, I'm going to throw that into your character. Da-da-da. You have oh no, I already rolled it. You already, yeah, broken arm, broken collarbone. Cool. When it comes to your turn, Finley, you get 1 action. It can either be a move or a normal action. In fact, I'll pop that out to you ought to steal. There we go. There you go, Finley. You can have a quick read of that on the exceeding wounds. Start of the turn, though. Well, before the start of the turn, Nathaniel, from your position, looking at the door, this door is glowing even hotter. From beneath the door and at the seams around the edges, a purpley blue flame is now starting to lap out. And it seems that the doors are starting to melt, are starting to buckle under this incredibly high temperature warp fire. Roll me a intuition, an easy intuition check. That door's about to break very, very soon.
All right.
Very, very soon. With a -1, I'm going to say probably end of this turn soon.
He's gonna call out for a moment.
Yeah. If anyone has any call outs, now's the time.
We really need to hurry this up. And then he's gonna go over to Finley.
Okay.
And that would be his turn.
Start the turn, Finley. You're up. What are you up to apart from dying?
Well, Mama didn't raise no bitch. Still has that gauze flare in hand. He's gonna let another shot rip. This needs to end now, even if it means his death.
Alright. from your lower position, you can kind of see directly beneath Errol's legs at the Arch Heretic Xylar.
This time. Oh, there we go. I got it working. All right.
It's a plus. I'm gonna roll a awareness check for Xylar to see whether or not he can see you, to dodge it or not. He doesn't see it. No, he does see it coming. Okay, yeah. So he sees it coming. And with that, we'll attempt to try and dodge. That added that as the thing, but bear with me. Let me try and dodge it. Reflexes. So that's not the actual roll. This is the roll that's necessary. He sees you at the last minute. And, yeah, dodges. Just do that. There we go. Yeah, so at the last minute, as he's moving around, you will see one of the mechadendrites. Seems to be almost like an optical mechadendrite. Catches a glimpse of you just lining up the Gorse Flare. And as you shoot Errol, you will just see this green flash just ripple between your legs as the Arch Heretic raises up on his spider-like limbs. Anything further, Finley? In fact, no, you can't because you're dying. Is there anything else I need to do for you? Just bear with me. Criticals and wounds. No, I think just until you're pretty much just dying until either you're treated or
Yep.
Or I come in for another shot.
There's a more pressing threat though, so.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you are critically wounded at the moment. But not out of the fight completely. Errol, you're up.
Well, I've got 2 targets right in front of me. And I've got a Ripper.
Boom, 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 boom. He can't dodge because he's already attempted to dodge. So that's a straight unopposed roll for the Arch Heretic, which you hit him for 14 with his armor roll of 4, takes it down to 2 damage. Oh, he's a monster. The servo skull will try and dip out of the way, but yeah, it's not going to happen. That gets shredded immediately. I would say, Errol, as you're just spraying the Arch Heretic, either shrapnel or you aim for it. What happens to it?
I'm aiming at the guy, but I'm spinning round as I'm firing, bringing my weapon to bear, and I start firing early, and I just kill it with the couple of early shots.
Awesome. Any movement?
No.
Constantine, from your chariot.
If Errol's in Melee Ridge, I'm in Melee Ridge.
You are not wrong. Oh no. With this position, I would probably say more stunned than... I don't know, what would you prefer?
Bleeding. I catch myself with a fucking...
Yeah,
Because Errol's fucking firing away, and I'm
Yeah.
like... "Ugh."
swinging around.
As,
Errol.
as we're a sort of gestalt entity at the moment, can I burn one of my fate points to let him re-roll it?
Do you know what? Sure. I'll allow it. Let me restore 1 fate point for Constantine. And deduct 1 from you. Because you are... I'll be generous. Just due to the fact that, you guys have got a fucking load of change behind you.
Yeah.
+1.
+1. Alright. He couldn't dodge, so it's straight damage. Just re-roll the attack for me again, just with him targeted. Because it already auto-resolved on Foundry.
Ah, yeah.
Actually, no, it's not. It's done. I can do it there. 7 damage. Boom. No, it's not going to work that way. Did you roll it again?
I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just roll it again for me. Just so I can add the damage.
Oh, take it.
There we go.
Ren 2. Aha.
8. Ren 2, he rolled that, so... that is 18, that's 3. 10. Oh, it puts him close. Quick maths. 10 damage minus what he took. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Beastie.
So, yeah, rather than fumbling, Errol, you kind of feel the weight shift, almost as if Constantine's about to fall off, and just at the last minute you hoist your shoulder up as as Constantine's strike cuts deep into the Arch Heretic.
I need to take a pistol blast. Fail.
No, no.
Or not.
Anything you wish to do, or are we passing it to Severin?
So it's on Severin now.
Severin.
All right, Severin's going to come up over the edge here,
Yeah.
and so he's going to use that, just facing basically here, and he's going to swap his main hand to
Clink. As you're running, the Whisper Bolt, or the Whisper Pistol goes into your holster, and out comes...
I'm just trying to equip the thing, so it'll be... there we go. Gonna target this guy. He came up behind Finley, so I'm coming up behind him. Turnabout's fair play. And I am going to apply the superiority. I am going to fire it burst mode. Just give him the good news.
Boom, boom, boom. A roar. A 3-round burst roars out from the bolt pistol into the back of the Arch Heretic. What happens?
Well, he is right there, slashing at Errol and going after Constantine on his back, and essentially the blast hit him in the back, pushing him into Errol's shield, with each blast just basically just pulverizing him and exploding out of him. So it, from Errol's perspective, it probably feels like this guy's trying to bear hug his shield. But it's just
3 high-velocity explosive bolts slam into the back of the Arch Heretic. And there's no chest cavity there anymore, I would imagine.
There might be some of like the what's the word, like the infrastructure of his body, like
Uh-huh.
the load bearing parts, because he has so many augmetics, but the like all the stuff that like makes him work and live besides just the frame, just pulverized out of him, like scooped out like a pumpkin.
As soon as he drops to the ground, you would see the servitors also lose power. They drop to the ground, bone rattling, clanking of metal as the lights go out.
There's only the one of them, right?
Oh shit, yeah, there is only one left. Yeah, which was the plasma one. That just drops harmlessly to the ground.
Okay, well, fuck that thing. I don't trust it.
Nah, boy.
It didn't get back up.
It just not taking any chances. It's corrupted. It was attached. It was under the control of an Archmagos. I don't want the demon thing to get in and like suddenly it starts obeying him for some stupid reason. So I'm just, you know what? No, it's got to go. It's got to go. It's like a rabid dog. You got to put it down.
With that said, that's combat.
It's not really, because that door is about to fucking open.
Correct. That's initiative
So-
order done.
Severin wants to get into this vault because this guy was at it. He's looking to see if there's like a method to open it. It probably needs a code. Like that's his sort of thought. I do have to step away from him. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. All right, Errol, you're moving up to support Severin.
I'm bringing Constantine close enough to be able to think about it.
Okay, I'll give you three a moment then, since Severin's had to step away. We'll pivot back towards Finley and Nathaniel. What's happening over yonder?
Nathaniel is gonna try and see if he can stabilize Finley's injuries.
All right.
Granted, he doesn't have a medical kit.
Does anybody have a medical kit?
No.
No. Exactly.
He is very familiar with burned skin. Which
Got a point.
would happen with the plasma bolt.
It certainly would. In that case, then, I need... Do you have any advances in the Medicaid kit? Or in Medicaid, sorry.
No.
Okay, in that case, roll me a challenging Medicaid check. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say you stabilize him. I'm gonna put you on 1 HP there, Finley. On one, I'm gonna give you a wound back. You still have 1 critical wound though. That is the fact that you've got this. Your shoulder, your collarbone was blown through. A lot of the flesh is singed, burnt down to the bone, making it. What arm was it again? Let's go with your left arm, if I remember rightly. Yeah. Making your left arm really difficult to maneuver. So basically, since this is the first time it's ever really come up, you have an amount of critical wounds. Once you hit your maximum critical wounds, that's when you die. So at the minute, until Finley is treated, which, again, a critical wound requires a lot of downtime. This is not something that can be fixed.
And then,
Well, how do you sort this out, Nathaniel? What do you do to stabilize him?
so Nathaniel's actually going to tear up part of his robes. Actually, I believe we have. I'll check my equipment real quick. Yes. He's going to tear up his robes, and he's got survival gear on him. So he's going to douse his rope into the torn pieces with water.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of put those over the burns before trying to bandage him up.
Yep. Excellent. Finley, roll me a fortitude check.
It's gonna hurt.
It hurts, but you don't pass out. Good lad. Yeah, you basically, as you are given first aid, it stings like a motherfucker. But being the veteran guardsman you are, you just power through it.
Oh.
Then Nathaniel's basically just going to try and grab Finley and carry him up to the other.
Mm-hmm. Take him to the others. So, just as a reminder for you, Finley, the broken collarbone was just a basic a critical hit, which it was actually should be a major broken bone, which is an arm. So basically, the arm is completely unusable. So that's your left arm, and you must use your other hand. You have disadvantage on all tests that require the use of two hands, and can't wield weapons with the two-handed trait. If you suffer a broken hand, you can still strap a shield to your arm, but otherwise suffer the same penalties. So going forward now, that last boost of adrenaline allowed you to fire the Gorse Flayer, but now that you've had a moment, the adrenaline starts to dump, coupled with the fact that Nathaniel's just provided some very ad hoc, quick...
Yeah, he's gonna just leave the two guns on their slings, and he's in his good hand. He'll just keep his las pistol in his right hand.
Awesome.
Kind of just at the ready.
Severin, are you there? Constantine, what are you up to?
Is this the vault or is this the machine?
This is the vault. This is the singular central black vault that contains object Theta 77.
Well, I have the Inquisitor's inquisitorial seal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to press that up to the lock.
The servo skull in the center of the hatch scans the rosette for a moment, and it's at that moment you begin to hear echoing around the room systems starting to power down, hydraulics moving, steam beginning to release, and this shimmering field that protects the vault immediately goes dormant. As you stand there, the hatch twists around, splits in 3 segments, and opens up, revealing a purely white, sealed environment. A catwalk leads into the center of this vault, and in the middle is the object that was designated Theta 77, a small Necron tech artifact. There are a few servo skulls that are now lying lifeless in the bottom of this spherical vault, giving you the impression that whatever alterations, changes, research, or procedures the Magos was conducting, he was doing it semi-remotely.
Okay.
The other thing that the other thing I noticed is that there's a multitude of cables that seem to come from the bottom that rise up beneath the catwalk into the pedestal that this object sat on. roll me an easy tech. Yeah, it seems that these cables are acting both as power and integration for this pedestal and object Theta 77 to the rest of the station.
Now that I get in there and I get close to the thingy, is my Vox link working again? Or
No. Actually, roll me another easy tech check, just to see if you can connect up with it. We'll give it a go.
I'll ask Finley, but he's hanging out his arse.
I mean, granted, your Vox speed is linked to the Voxcaster on his back. All right. There is static, mostly, and as you begin to play with a few of the dials on the Vox speed, there's a brief moment where you start hearing some of the comms from Bravo Squad. You would just hear,
Hostiles are coming out of the walls! Ceilings, hold your positions! Command, we need reinforcements!
continue flicking through, eventually getting to a slightly clearer channel. And it's of Inquisitor Vittoria barking orders across any Vox channel that's currently accessible.
Wonderful.
The first things you would hear is she's currently in the process of trying to dispatch an additional 4 teams. Teams Charlie through to Echo make immediate departure. After that, Foxtrot, you are to follow in close behind with support weaponry. I'm not sure what's going on in there, but the Imperium readings are off the charts, so eyes open. There's a brief moment of crackle, followed by various pilots and the subsequent teams acknowledging the command.
So I'm through to her.
Yes,
That's who I get through.
Well, you're I would say not just her personally, but like it's an open broadcast at the minute. It's panic.
To anybody that can hear me, this is Constantine Hannig. Respond.
Silence on all Vox channels. Constantine, report immediately.
Wonderful. We have breached the chamber. I need to know how to turn this device on. We have a visitor.
By visitor, is it Immaterium by any chance? Because the fact that I don't know.
Demonicus extremis, Marv. Demonicus extremis.
Then evacuate. It is not worth it.
Untenable.
This is a direct order, Constantine. You are to immediately evacuate the station.
Physically impossible, Mom.
At that, you would all hear the doors behind you start to screech and scream and buckle as the doors are now turned to molten slag. And that's where we'll call today's session. Oh, go on, Severin. Unless you have something immediate you wish to add.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine.
Yeah, we will pick things up here next week for what sounds to be the last episode of the Black Vault, for better or for worse.
TBK. TBK.
That went in a direction I was not expecting. to that extreme. Part of me was like, yeah, you know, I may have a chance of getting a few screamers on the field or a few pink horrors to make it interesting. But I didn't realise at that level of psychic manifestation, it's really bad.
Apparently, yeah.
You said he was at 20, right?
24. It was over 20. He was at 24. He failed so many. But because it's a rogue psyker, it's didn't really care.
Right. Because I'm pushing 15 right now.
Oh no! Oh no! You're at 15?
I'm at 13, but I'm pushing.
Oh no!
God damn it.
This is where you open up another fucking portal to someone like Korn. And there's just
Oh
a big
no!
demon fucking bowl in this station.
I mean, Con hates Zinch, so we're
Yeah.
working over here then.
Might give us a chance to get the fuck out of there.
That was
It'll be like that fucking scene from Godzilla. Let them fight.
yeah. So yeah, Yeti, if you didn't see when the heretic psyker died, his warp energies were purged, which brought forth a Lord of Change. So currently behind them, they've got a Lord of Change and a shitload of pink and blue horrors starting to claw their way in. It's not good. But with that said, that was episode 5. Holy shit. That was a roller coaster. Not just for the game itself, but for you all in Twitch chat. Thank you for the support. I'm going to close out and kick the players off. So anything anyone wishes to say before I mute you all up?
Bye,
Help and protect.
Everyone have a good night.
Night.
See you next time on Imperium Maledictum. And who knows after that.
All right, get out of here. Bah. I'm going to head us over to the end screen. Holy shit. Holy shit. That was entertaining. I have got a lot to get through again. What a stream. What a stream. Lucius, thank you for the 68 months of resub. I appreciate it. Durs, congrats on getting first. Steel then came in with the big dick in it with a 76-month tier 3 resub. Ravon, he's close to the 2 years. 2 years, my dude. Where's all that time gone? But thank you for the resub. Vex then started throwing out gifted subs to everyone. She gave 10, and then Prepper Jack, again, thank you for the 5,000 bits. It is appreciated. And then again, Vex is just throwing bits around. 1,000 bits, 40 bits for a dice explosion, and Durs throwing 100 bits. Vex another 150. Everyone, thank you as always for the support. I hope you enjoyed episode 5 of the Black Vaults, and I will see you all tomorrow for our D&D playthrough, the Cradle of Ruin, Dark Fantasy 5th edition campaign, and then after that, yeah, the closer to the Black Vault, for better or for worse, next Saturday. It looks like Ravon is just starting upstream. If he is, we'll go and throw some shit at him. Ravon, start streaming. Press it. There we go. All right, they are currently playing Cyber Odyssey, a Cyberpunk Red TTRPG campaign set in 2045. So let's show them some support and see what they're all up to. Oh, I would if you know if Twitch decided to show me that is streaming. Come on. Button push. All right, we'll give you a minute. We'll give you a minute. In fact, can I not just do it from Twitch chat? Pro streamer, everyone. That work? That worked. Boom. Yeah, I had to do it manually rather than clicking buttons because stuff. Thank you very much. I'll see you all very soon for more TTRPGs. Ta-ta for now.